Imagine a quiet night where everything seems normal until something completely impossible happens. A body, seemingly lifeless, begins to levitate gently, defying all laws of gravity. There are no wires, no tricks, and no immediate explanation. Just the unexplainable, witnessed by those left speechless at the sight. Before we dive into this mystery, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video with friends who love the unexplained. Have you ever imagined witnessing something like this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. It all started in a small, quiet town where routines were predictable and days passed without major surprises. Everyone knew each other well, and extraordinary events were rare, almost non-existent. But all of that changed abruptly when reports of an inexplicable phenomenon began to surface. The story revolves around Mariana, a young teacher known for her kindness and dedication. She lived in a simple house adorned with plants and antique furniture inherited from her family. Despite her modest lifestyle, Mariana was well-liked in the town and had a peaceful routine, split between teaching and tending to her garden. Nothing hinted that her life would become the stage for something so extraordinary. One evening, after a particularly exhausting day, Mariana felt an unusual heaviness. As she lay in bed, she noticed a strange sensation of lightness, as though she were being gently lifted. Trying to dismiss it as mere fatigue, she closed her eyes and fell asleep. When she awoke, she was on the floor of her living room, despite having gone to bed in her room. Confused, she tried to rationalize the incident as sleepwalking, though she had never experienced anything like it before. She decided to carry on with her day, brushing off the bizarre occurrence. But the unexplainable struck again. Days later, during a visit from her best friend Laura, Mariana began to feel the same strange lightness. This time, she wasn't alone. Laura watched in horror as Mariana floated about a foot above the ground, as if an invisible force were lifting her. Laura's scream drew the attention of neighbors, who rushed to Mariana's house. When they arrived, they found her lying on the floor, bewildered and with no memory of what had happened. "I felt like I was being carried by something, but I can't explain it," Mariana said, still shaken. News of the incident spread quickly, throwing Mariana's life into chaos. Curious onlookers gathered around her house, while rumors and speculation consumed the town. Some believed she had a supernatural gift, while others accused her of orchestrating a hoax. Scientists were called in to investigate the phenomenon. A team set up advanced equipment throughout Mariana's house, looking for environmental changes that might explain the levitation, magnetic fields, gravitational anomalies, or unknown interferences. Despite their efforts, no concrete data was found. "It's as if nature itself is bending its own rules," commented one researcher. Meanwhile, a local medium volunteered to help, convinced that Mariana's case was connected to spiritual forces. During a guided meditation session, the medium claimed to sense an ancient and powerful energy in the house, something he described as a bridge between worlds. But the episodes persisted. On a particularly quiet night, Mariana woke up floating nearly 3 feet off the ground. Panicked, she tried to grab onto a nearby cabinet but felt stuck in an invisible suspension. When she finally descended, she noticed her furniture slightly shifted, as though it had been pushed by a wave of energy. Rumors continued to grow, drawing even more unwanted attention to Mariana. Some residents began avoiding her, fearing that something dark was at play. Even at the school where she taught, students whispered about the rumors, and some parents requested her removal. Desperate for answers, Mariana contacted renowned physicist Dr. Enrique Diaz, an expert in unexplained phenomena. He spent weeks studying her case, installing cameras and sensors around her home. One recording revealed something extraordinary: Mariana slowly levitating toward the ceiling, as if pulled by an invisible force. Upon reaching a certain height, her body appeared to vibrate slightly before descending gently. "This defies all known scientific principles," said Dr. Diaz. But the mystery didn't end there. During an inspection of her home, a small, peculiar object was discovered beneath Mariana's bed. A stone with indecipherable inscriptions. Archaeological experts were consulted, and the stone was linked to artifacts found at a nearby site, known for ancient spiritual rituals. The discovery sparked new theories. Some believed Mariana was a conduit for residual energies from the area, while others thought the stone itself contained some unknown power, triggered in ways yet to be understood. Determined to uncover the truth, Mariana agreed to participate in a series of experiments. She was placed in a specially designed chamber, free from environmental interference. During the test, something chilling occurred. Mariana began levitating again, but this time, faint, pulsating lights emanated from her body, captured clearly on camera. The scientists were left baffled. As time passed, Mariana tried to resume a normal life, though the episodes continued sporadically. She began documenting each occurrence, noting times, sensations, and potential triggers. Interestingly, the events seemed more frequent on full moon nights, though no one could explain why. Objects in her house also began behaving strangely. One afternoon, while Mariana was cooking, a knife slid across the counter on its own, stopping directly in front of her. Though no damage was done, the experience heightened her unease. Today, Mariana lives in relative isolation, maintaining contact only with those who still believe her. Despite this, the mystery remains. Is she the victim of supernatural forces, a scientific anomaly, or something far beyond human understanding? What do you think? Could this case be explained by science, or is there something more at play? Share your theories in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and share this fascinating story with friends who love mysteries.